So, hi again. I was just looking at my Instagram and noticing that yesterday's post was about slowing down, and I wanted to comment on that. Before I do, I want to remind you, if you haven't entered my competition yet, please do. Please register on the Eventbrite and join the event group. It's 8 weeks of free coaching with my lovely self. And also to let you know that I'm going to be launching a webinar registration opportunity. The webinar will be next Thursday evening. I will also be sending out recordings of the webinar, though it is important that if you want to be able to ask questions, that you're actually there. And that does help us personalize and shape that webinar towards those who are listening. Right, so moving right along, slowing down. It's interesting because my other post today is about time and about how you divide your time. And I think, just as a general note, there's this idea, and certainly an idea that I've had, that when we have a lot to do, we need to move faster. And you do need to move. You do need to be effective in moving, and you need to have your brain switched on. That's all true. But sometimes we get caught in our ego. I know this is definitely one of my pitfalls. When I've got a lot to do, I'll get caught in my ego about getting it done. And I'll get caught in, people see ego as being like arrogant. It's also being connected to being caught in fear. So we get caught in this idea of what happens if we don't get something done? What happens if we fail to get all the things perfect? If you look back over the course of your life, none of it's perfect. Very little of it came off without a hitch, and you're still alive and everything is okay. Also, if you look back over these times where you were trying so hard to get things done that you pushed and you pushed and you pushed and you pushed, you'll find that actually you started making silly little mistakes, screwing things up. You were super stressed out. Being stressed out took the energy from you that you could have had. You lost the joy of doing the thing. And actually at that point in time in your life, you probably weren't enjoying yourself to some extent. So slow down. And slow down doesn't mean move like a snail. It means breathe out, take a beat. Take a moment, reset, check yourself. If you're going to get everything right, it's going to happen whether you stress about it or not. If you're going to get the result that you want, it's more likely that you're going to get a better result if you breathe out, take your time, and move with purpose. And that means not moving chaotically, not moving in a fluster, not trying to be so speedy that you actually start losing the point of why you're trying to speed up. This is actually a methodology that comes about also with, even with training. So with training, there's this sort of idea that we should train and train and train and train and train some more to be the top and to be the best. But actually we find that balanced training and enough rest and enough time in between actually can net better results. And it's about a balance. So sometimes the thing to do when you're pushing really hard to try and get something done and it just isn't working is to take 5 minutes or 2 minutes or 10 minutes or a day, breathe out and start again. Have a great day. Think about how you might be able to slow down to move forward, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you're watching this on YouTube. And if you haven't entered that competition, do it now. Don't wait, you'll forget, and then you'll miss out. Bye.